Just like the pure, live, organic food that once grew naturally in the wilderness, pure live water once came from remote mountain rivers, streams, and springs. There was a natural balance or synergy to all life. In fact, you can say that life is synergy. But those pristine days are long gone. Today, our health and the health of our planet is in serious jeopardy. Food, which was once grown by proud farmers who loved and nurtured their land, is now produced by corporations who only love profit. Water, which was once pure and free, is now sold in toxic plastic bottles. The natural synergy once found in all living things is rapidly disappearing. And the end of synergy ultimately leads to disease and death. Even the simplest bacteria depend on synergy between biological, chemical, and electromagnetic systems. Our bodies depend on synergy for good health. Without synergy, we start showing signs of modern diseases like cancer, arthritis, or diabetes. And one of the most glaring things that can happen when we're out of balance is that we start gaining weight. The prestigious journal Science recently reported that obesity, a precursor for most modern diseases, has reached epidemic proportions in America, and it is all over the news. And this is directly related to the lack of balance or synergy in our lives. From the food we eat, the water we drink, and the stress in our lives, to our healthcare system itself, which focuses on disease and drugs rather than wellness and prevention. In fact, our healthcare system is so out of balance that it's infamous for being one of the worst in the world, ranking 37th by the World Health Organization, just after Costa Rica. Yet Americans spend more than $7,000 a year on healthcare. America isn't the only country with healthcare problems and healthy water treatment issues. In fact, tap water in many other parts of the world is not even drinkable and may contain hard-to-kill parasites, which can make you extremely sick. The United Kingdom and Australia, for example, may have better healthcare systems than America, but isn't the point to avoid getting sick altogether? No matter where you live in the world, ask yourself this question: am I drinking the healthiest water possible? A California-based natural water company called Life Ionizers is trying to make sure that you don't end up becoming a victim of this broken system or just another statistic. Life Ionizers discovered a breakthrough in technology that returns the synergy to your water, turning ordinary tap water into Life Synergy water, a super hydrating, energized alkaline mineral water with amazing health benefits. Because your body is about 70% water, it just makes sense that drinking live water is one of the most effective ways to start rebuilding your own healthy balance or synergy. You may already be enjoying healthier, organic food, or even growing your own organic garden and exercising regularly. Anyone concerned with health is already doing that. But there is one thing even health-conscious people like you are just not thinking about: what they are drinking. Of course, if you're watching this, you probably already stopped drinking commercial processed beverages or even chemically treated tap water. But did you know that filtering water doesn't work either? And if you think bottled water solves the problem, think again. The more we process, filter, and bottle water, the deader and more out of balance it becomes. Recent studies have proven that most bottled water is nothing more than processed tap water. In fact, the alleged benefits of bottled water are mostly hype created by the bottled water companies to sell you water for more than the cost of gasoline. In fact, bottled water actually increases the price of gasoline because making bottles uses up kilowatts of electricity, and transportation wastes gallons and gallons of oil, increasing the demand for oil and raising its price. So you're still not getting the energized, oxygen-rich, high-pH alkaline mineral water your body craves. Only now, you're helping to destroy the planet too. Every bottle your family drinks wastes about 114 gallons of water and 9 gallons of oil, while spewing 68 pounds of carbon dioxide into the air and squandering 37 megajoules of electricity. 200 billion plastic bottles are discarded into landfills each year that take 1,000 years to biodegrade. That's why Life Ionizers has taken responsible steps to make a difference by introducing their new line of biodegradable, BPA-free, non-plastic leaching bottles. But there are other issues to consider. Water mining is depleting our natural resources, sucking water out of the ground faster than nature can replace it, destroying underground water aquifers permanently. Only 3% of the Earth's water is fresh water, so this adds up to an even scarier fact. The bottled water you drink today is making it harder for your children to find live water to drink in their future. So unless you have an uncontaminated well or spring in your own backyard, the only way to get water that has the living synergy and vitality it once had naturally is to make it yourself. How do you do that? With a device called a water ionizer. Water ionizers are the only cost-effective way to enjoy pure, healthy, alkaline mineral water or ionized water right in your home. A water ionizer uses a process called electrolysis to split water molecules into two parts called ions, making two types of water: alkaline water and acid water. You can drink the high pH alkaline water and use the acid water for cleaning, skincare, and many other things. Electrolysis gives water a higher negative oxygen reduction potential, or ORP, making it a powerful antioxidant that helps neutralize dangerous free radicals. It also makes water more structured for better nutrient delivery to your cells and improved hydration. Only Life water ionizers with energy frequency technology can imbue live alkaline water with subtle energies, completing the synergy between the chemistry, biology, and quantum physics of water.
Ionized alkaline water is negatively charged, rendering it a natural antioxidant, a free radical scavenger. Numerous scientific studies have shown that antioxidants reduce cellular and DNA damage caused by free radicals. The ionization process also makes water wetter by reducing its cluster size from the average 13 molecules to 6. The smaller cluster size gives the water excellent hydrating properties. It also causes the water to better penetrate fats and oils, causing them to emulsify and break down much better. I think it's a great idea to incorporate this type of water into your home and into your life.
Hi, my name is Obafemi Ayanbadejo, 11-year NFL veteran and former San Diego State Aztec. My buddy plays baseball and basically introduced me to the Life Ionizer water filtration system. Basically told me that he recovered better, quicker, he felt better during and post his workouts, and that basically was one of the cleanest sources of water filtration that there is, basically the highest technology when it came to water filtration. I was really curious about it. I'm a person who's very interested in always giving myself the best opportunity to get as strong, as fast, as quick as I can, and if recovery and the mineralization of this system was going to help me, I basically became interested in it. The immediate thing I noticed was that in the morning when I started taking, I drink probably about a half a gallon of water before I even hit my first workout. I had a lot more energy and a lot more endurance doing my interval training. Not only was I running at a higher interval level, but I also was using less recovery. thus burning more calories in a shorter time period. So it helped me get through my workouts a lot quicker, and then after my workouts were done, I was drinking about another half a gallon of water. So within the first few hours of my day, I'd already had about 3/4 to a gallon of water, of alkaline water in my system. And I felt like I slept better, and to be honest, I've actually noticed that my skin actually seems even clearer than it was before. So I think just overall, in a general, just the way my body's functioning, I think just in general, I'm functioning at a higher level, and I'm recovering quicker, feeling better. You know, from my skin to just my breathing when I'm working out, I've just noticed just an overall change. I feel a little more vascular, and I don't know if I'm any leaner, but I feel a lot more vascular than I was before. And I've just noticed that in general, you know, everything's improved and I've taken myself to another level. And you know, those are the immediate things that I noticed in the first month of using the Life Ionizer.
With Synergy restored, drinking Life Synergy water carries these energy frequencies throughout your entire body, deeply to every cell, hydrating more thoroughly, restoring acid-alkaline balance, and helping you lose weight, feel healthier, and enjoy more energy in your life.
Hi, I'm Rob Gunn. I'm a PGA professional in Southern California. I've been a professional golfer and a teaching professional, club professional since about 1982. I've been playing golf since I was about 4 years old. I got involved with this company called Life Ionizers, and the reason I got involved with them is because a friend of mine introduced me to alkaline water, and I noticed some immediate changes within my life. Mostly the things that I noticed were my performance levels went up and up and up and kept going up. I kept feeling better and better and better, and I had a lot more energy, and I was noticing that I could go out and practice for longer periods of time or play in a tournament and have a better result because I felt more hydrated. I wasn't running out of gas as early as I had been previously, and that's a big thing when you're out playing professionally or even practicing, is the fact that you need to keep your endurance going. With your endurance, when you're swinging a golf club all day long, you know, you hit 300, 400, 500 balls, it beats you up and wears you down a little bit. I drink probably a gallon of water to 2 gallons of water a day with no effort, whereas I wasn't able to drink that much bottled water before, or even tap water. The water tastes sweeter to me. It tastes like the water that I grew up with in the Midwest, which was well water, and it's done tremendous things for my health and my mother's health too.
So if you've been feeling less energy in your own life, looking for answers to health problems, or just hoping to find ways to protect your family's health, Life Synergy Water is the answer you've been waiting for. Find out how a Life Ionizer can save on healthcare and water costs, literally paying for itself, and how restoring Synergy can change your life and the lives of everyone in your family for $0 down at 0% financing. Call now and speak to a Life representative who will answer all your questions. Get a Life Water Ionizer with energy frequency technology today, and don't forget to ask about our bonus package. Call 1-800-206-9263 to make a change in your life right now.
Life Ionizers. Can't beat it. See that grin? Serious business.